how are you guys enjoying the show so far? All right. So, I have here my notes here. All right. I would like to present Tabia. It's one of 3 performing arts groups of the San Jose Multicultural Arts Guild. Tabia, based in San Jose,
Hold on.
is...
This is actually the Comas Youth Drum Group. The Comas Youth Drum Group. You don't have that on your paper. Okay.
Got it. I do not have that on my paper. Thank you for the correction. That's how family does it, right? All right. So, Acoma Arts. All right. The mission is to bring the rhythm of Africa to children and adults of all cultures, specifically to Fam, you got me?
This is the youth class, because almost come on after you.
Okay, fam. I'm gonna let y'all do it.
Okay. I am Keith Haynes, founder of Acoma Arts, and we have several classes, djembe drumming, that we teach during the week here in San Jose. We have adult classes, and we have youth classes. Every Tuesday at 6 p.m. at Alma Community Center, these young folks get together and they drum. Kind of serious about it too. So give them some love. Yeah. Let me introduce them real quick. We have Daniel. Stand up, Daniel. Let the folks see you. Daniel. It's there. Yeah, Manny. And what's your name, brother? What's your name?
Roman.
We got Roman. And we have Miss Ella. And we have Miss McKenzie. And we have, what's your name, man?
Eliseo.
Alicia. Yeah. Very nice. They're going to do a song brought to the United States by Babatunde Olatunji. And they're even going to sing for you a little bit too.
Right.
You guys ready? 1, 2, 3.
Jingle bell, 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 jingle bell.
If you have a youngster between the age of 6 and 17 that may be interested, please give us a call here. You can find us at acomaarts.org. Come on, guys, let's grab the drums and get out the stage. Thank you. One more time.
All right. So, I just want to make one quick announcement, of course. Earlier I talked about Richard Pryor's daughter, Rain Pryor, performing tomorrow. So for this one time here, if you buy the tickets
after this show, it's actually going to be at a discounted rate. Instead of $40, it will only be $30. And her act entails talking about her growing up as a black and Jewish child. And her comedy is well known, and she has great pedigree as well. So please come out and support and enjoy an amazing performance. And remember, this is an adult show, so little ones do stay at home. So it's date night, all right? All right. Coming up next, Tabia, all right, is one of 3 performing arts groups of the San Jose Multicultural Artists Guild. Tabia, based in San Jose, is in its 32nd year. Yeah, right? 32 years. It's beautiful. The name Tabia is Swahili. It's a word for talented and represents the creativity, devotion, and diversity of the ensemble. So without further ado, Tabia.
Hi, I'm the artistic director for Tabia, American Theater Ensemble, which many of you know. So we want to welcome here the piece we're going to present. We're going to talk about a lot about the health of the African American community and all communities. So you see some names of some diseases, some illnesses. So we have some poetry surrounding that, and it kind of gets deep. I've written a couple of poems about people in my family with diseases, so I'm going to do those, read those, and we're going to bring that to you, but we're also going to have some fun and kind of lighten it up, but we ask that you go on this journey with us, and when we're done, Akoma will come with some drumming and kind of lighten it up some more and have some fun and bring some spirituals and inspiration to you. So enjoy, feel free to laugh and cry and dance, and we present Tabia.
Nothing but an echo of the past. Nothing but an echo of the past.
I stood proudly at the helm of 3 sails on a soft summer's day. I turned myself into myself and was Jesus. Men intoned my loving name. All praise,
All praise.
all praise. I am the one who would say, I sold diamonds in my backyard. My bowels deliver uranium. The fibers from my fingernails are semi-precious jewels. On a trip north, I caught a cold and blew my nose, giving oil to the Arab world. I am so hip, even my errors are correct. I sailed west to reach east and had to round out the earth as I went. My hair, thin and gold, was laid across 3 continents. I am so perfect, so divine, so ethereal, so surreal, that I cannot be comprehended except by my commission. I mean, I can fly like a bird in the sky. Fly, girl.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. See me running through the open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly.
Do you remember red ribbons and the fear the earth felt inside? Could AIDS be transferred through vision? Was the air contagious outside? Some said the government made it. Others said, oh no, that's God's design. AIDS had infected our spirits. Was the air contagious outside? Was AIDS transmitted by touching? Oh, don't touch him. He's dead. You'll die. Thoughtless minds were erupting. Was the air contagious outside? I started wearing red ribbons after hearing my friends' tragic tales of the worst gift they've been given, entombed in a black mourning veil.
I want my brother back. This horrifying disease has crippled, changed, taken, and captured him, and made him someone I don't know. I want him to be the person I knew and who he used to be. I want my brother back, the genius I once knew. There seemed to be nothing he didn't know or could not do. Handsome, distinguished, tall, and strong, speeding and gliding along in a weedy cloud of smoke. Yeah, that mellow smoke, how smooth and cool and smart he was. He instilled in me confidence no one could shatter. He was my big brother. There was no one better. I want that brother back. Not the one I see today that needs help to walk and can't see to read. He was just too cool, too calm, too refined for that. Now he takes medicine enough to kill an elephant because he blew it. Somewhere along the way he did something, drugs on occasion, whatever it was, a night of cheap thrills. But he's paid for it with his health, with his life. For he's no longer the brother I used to have, the man I used to be. He's HIV positive. He's got AIDS, the 21st century leprosy. I want my brilliant, debating, intelligent brother back. The one who made me feel I was so special in the world, who means the world to me. I want him back. My brother went on to glory in 2007, a brave soul, a caring being. Even in his last days, still a prince, confident and mighty, and still spitting wisdom in his diminished capacity. I miss it.
and wish he were here to talk with me. He's in a place we all hope someday to be.
This bitter earth, what pain it bears, what good is love that no one shares, and if my life is like the dust that hides the glow of a rose, what good am I? Heaven only knows. This bitter earth, yes, can it be so cold? Today you're young, too soon you're old. But while the voice within me cries, I know someone will answer my call, and this bitter earth may not be so bitter after all.
This letter is for the CEO, the inventor, the brains, the doctor of tobacco. Thank you. Thank you for taking my mother away from me. Thank you for diminishing her time with me. Thank you for creating this cancer-causing, lung-collapsing, aging in a box of a disease. Thank you. No, you did not physically kill her, but you killed my time with her. For you created this disease, this cancer in a stick that caused her to get hooked to it. So, thank you. Thank you, Mr. CEO, the inventor, the brains, the doctor of tobacco. How could you say that tobacco doesn't kill, all so that you can make a dollar bill? How could you say that tobacco doesn't kill, knowing that it contains things like ammonia and carbon monoxide? See, I can't blame my mother because you created her lover, and ever since she got in bed with things, her life has been over with. But now I must speak up on everything that you tried to hide. See, my mother almost died. Both of her lungs collapsed, and the doctors thought they wasn't going to be able to bring her back. But my God had greater plans than that. See, I spent many nights beside a hospital bed where I cried, all because you lied. How could you say that tobacco doesn't kill? And then you're not caring because you say that it is our free will. But in my neighborhood, I seem to find more billboards marketing towards my kind. And to me, that is a sign because there are 10 times more signs targeting my kind. And how can you not see this unless you are legally blind? But I can see quite fine. I see that you are trying to kill off my kind. See, my mother's lungs are clear. And by the grace of God, she is still here. After being a chain smoker for almost 20 years, my mother hasn't touched a cigarette in about 4 years. After 2 strokes and 2 heart attacks, I have you to thank for that. See, my mother will never be the same, but I will love her either way. But now I must speak up on everything. And we say no thank you, Mr. CEO, the inventor, the brains, the doctor of tobacco, because tobacco kills. It kills about 1,300 people a day. The most preventable death in an expensive way, targeting our teens at an alarming rate, killing off their dreams and determining their fate, and giving them an early expiration date. So the brains, Mr. CEO, I will continue to educate and speak up for my people. And we say no to tobacco because tobacco can kill you.
What's the cost? Those that avoid, memory is lost. We need the nutrients essential. Our human brains have so much potential. Assorted berries, a memory boost. Apples protect us. Yes, they do. Cancer's reduced. Cherries will fight inflammation. Dark chocolate will boost our circulation. The oysters have plenty of ink. Aging and healing, there is a link. Eggs and fish, they feed our brains. There's those foods. They have countless gains.
Your love is all that I know. Mama, mama.
I want my mama back. I want her to know and recognize me. To tell me I better be going to church and not be running all over the place because it's dangerous out there. And to dress warm and to be careful and stop being foolish and still treat me like I'm her baby, even though I'm way too old. I want my mother back. I want my mother back, who dressed sharp in her Sunday hats, who was a master of making money grow on trees, who could clothe, feed, and supply more than we'd ever need, more than enough for her 13 kids, the amazing finance manager, great cook, funny, oh so funny, and praying, that woman could pray. Honest, frank, tell it like it is, caring woman. I want her back from this awful disease they call Alzheimer's, or old timers, or whatever it is. I want her back, because I don't know this old lady is left me with. She sort of looks and sounds like my mom, but she's small and frail and hollow. She has her voice when she speaks, but it's missing the strength, the grace, the dignity, the knowledge, and compassion that my mother had. Always the ultimate matriarch. I want her back. I don't know this woman who doesn't want to comb her hair or take a bath, who mumbles to herself and who says cuss words. My mother? Cuss words? Yeah, she cusses people out and undresses in public and messes on herself. This is not my mother, not the mother I know. It just can't be. Who is this old lady who dresses in my mother's clothes? I want my mother back from this awful disease. I want to go and capture her back, rescue her from this illness so we can sit and talk and have lunch and talk about my sons and how they're doing in school, and for her to tell me they better be careful with them girls and they don't need to be playing no darn football. Now I want her back. Don't get me wrong, I love my new mother with all my heart and soul. But I want that other mother back, who recognizes me, who I loved and loved me. I want her back.
Sometimes like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long way from home.
I have become a little older since you saw me last, and a few changes have come into my life since then. Frankly, I've become a frivolous old gal. I'm seeing 5 gentlemen every day. As soon as I wake up, willpower helps me get out of the bed. Then I go see John. Then Charlie Horse comes along. And when he's here, he takes a lot of my time and attention. When he leaves, Arthur rides and stays for the rest of the day. And he doesn't like to stay in one place too long. So he takes me from joint to joint. After such a busy day, I'm really very tired, but I'm glad to get into bed with Ben Gates. What a life. The preacher came to town the other day. He said, at my age, I ought to be thinking thinking about the hereafter. I told him, oh, I do all the time, no matter where I am. In the living room, upstairs, in the kitchen, or even out on the deck. I ask myself, what am I here after? Remember, old folks is worth a fortune, with silver in the hair, gold in the teeth, stones in the kitchen, lead in the feet, gas in the stomach. Oh, ladies, just keep on living.
I found God in myself. watched your every move, how we hung on your every word, how eagerly we ran to sit cross-legged in front of the television whenever you were on Ed Sullivan, or Soul Train, or 60 Minutes, how patiently we saved our money to buy that record, or that theater ticket, or that museum membership, or that magazine subscription that would allow us to see you doing what nobody else had ever done before. In just that way, on every front, all at the same time. We were so proud of you, it made us walk taller, smile wider, dream bigger.
Because we are magical people, born of magical people who are born of magical people. We celebrate your magic. We celebrate your spirit. We celebrate your genius. We thank you for the dues you paid and the prayers you prayed. We thank you for teaching us how to fly by flying. Oh yes, we thank you for these wings. And we stand before you now, your living legacy. Flesh and blood of our collective dreaming, and we realize we were going deeper than the flow of human blood through human veins, that we are a part of something better, truer, deeper. We speak your name. Mary McLeod Bethune, we speak your name.
Dick Gregory, we speak your name.
Marcus Garvey, we speak your name.
Ella Fitzgerald, we speak your name.
Prince, we speak your name. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., we speak your name.
What an absolutely amazing performance. Can we give them one more round of applause, please? And can we give them also another special round of applause for our featured poet, Tasha, 6 foot of the poet Turner, for such an amazing performance as well. So coming up next, I'm proud to present Acoma Arts. It is a multi-ethnic group of musicians, singers, dancers, and visual performers here to bring the audience through an experience of Africa and its traditions through the arts. Without further ado, Acoma Arts.
You guys enjoying yourselves? We want to thank you guys for coming out. We want to thank VLKC for inviting us out. Let's give them some love. We want to thank the Roots Clinic for doing all they do in the community. Please give them some love. We want to thank Jalea for being an inspiration. And we want to give love to the mighty Tabia for all they do. Before we go any further, we have anybody in the house 80 years old? No? What about 75? We got 75 in the house? Oh, thank you, Bob. Thank you. Bob, may we have your permission to move forward? Yes, you do. Thank you. We'd like to do an invocation. Call on the ancestors to make sure we're safe, so we can proceed in love. Thank you. You know what we're going to do right now? We're going to turn these drums over to the ladies. I got tired just watching that. This is a song made famous by Melodians, taken from Jamaica and Nigeria. Tells a story